originally was, I came up with it during Desperado, and that's when I first met Danny. We talked about it, and then we made a fake trailer, 5 years ago, thinking, well, maybe that's as far as it'll go. But then the audience just kept wanting it.
Yeah.
They kept asking us to make it.
Yeah.
So we realized we had an audience for it, and made it because of that. He's awesome. I mean, he's been a 9 in my movies. So he's like, Danny's not there. The movie's probably cursed. So you gotta have it.
Yeah.
They're good with knives. They all came pre-trained. Seagal shows up showing us how to do the sword. And Danny's always been playing with knives since Desperado. He was the knife guy in that. It is so fun. It is. You cannot watch it and not have a great time. It is just it's too much fun.
There's action, there's violence, there's gore, there's sex, there's everything you want out of an exploitative film. But what's more about this film is there's a social and political relevance, and there's lots of humor. So in order to talk about something that is so serious, the social and political aspect of it, it's the juxtaposition of the violence, the sex, the gore, and the humor really allows you to have a dialogue and to make a film like this. Otherwise it would be too serious and people would sit there for 2 hours and go out feeling horrible. And instead you feel empowered when you leave this. Actually, I felt very humble. It's very humbling to work with someone who's so talented and creative, and he's a renegade. He's amazing.
What kind of women do you play in Machete?
A very strong, kick-ass woman. I mean, what's amazing about Robert is he has this way where he writes women as dynamic and complex as he writes the men. And not a lot of directors or writers know how to do that, so it's quite a gift. Danny is the biggest teddy bear. He has a heart of gold. He has the sweetest spirit. He's the most lovely man ever. Rock! This is the man right here.
Is this scary or not? This is the lady.
He's the man.
Wow.
When you work with
It's a kiss from God's lips right there, dude. God worked overtime on it. I can just see God on a Friday start, I'm gonna make this one special. Didn't finish till like Sunday morning.
How was it working with these fabulous ladies?
Awesome, because they're strong. They're not just, they're not just Hollywood. Jessica Alba, she's like a strong lady, it's like no, let me do that, Robin, wow, kicks her leg up this high, what, damn, you know what I mean, and watching her, and then watching Michelle, Michelle, I'd have her on my side in a bar fight any day of the week.
Well, there's a bar right there.
Yeah, we're going out there.
When you work with these big knives, did you escape getting injured during filming?
Yeah, it was all pretty safely done, everything was. And I practiced with him for a long time.
Awesome.
Thank you
so much. How many machines do you have?
We got a bunch.
Amazing. Robert is my uncle, and every time that I work with him, I'm so, I'm treated like a princess, and I learn so much from him, Also because I think he's teaching the world, movie by movie, that it is about love and union, but he's doing it through violence, which is amazing because people are so attracted to it. But every movie teaches us all through his movies that it is not about violence, and it is not about destruction. It's about love and union, and cultures and color, there's no difference. I think this movie's teaching us about, the destruction. Danny Trejo just showed me a bunch of lowriders earlier, and I was like, oh, this is amazing, I think it's time. I think it's time to celebrate the Mexican culture in this country. It hasn't been done right, and it is incredible, They've created an amazing movement here, and it is time that we celebrate it. They're wonderful, an amazing culture, and Machete's doing it right.
Did you have a chance to work on the film with Lindsay at all?
I didn't. No.
Is that a disappointment, or?
Well, I like working with the pretty girls, so I only got to work with one pretty girl in this one, because she's pretty. Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh my God.
Chihuahua.
Why should we see the film?
Huh?
What's good about the film? Why should we see it?
Oh my God, you'll have images that you'll never forget as long as you live. I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's good.